Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. If you can't tell, we're in a bit of a different background to Sydney, Australia. Today it is, what is it? The 20th of July. Happy birthday, Izzy. And I decided it was time for us to give you a tour of my room, but I do actually need to clean it. This is actually the post-clean state, so I know if you're seeing behind me, you're like, it's not messy. But I thought I'd take you along as I clean, tell you a bit about how life is going here on board, as well as what sort of storage we have in this room, what it looks like. So stick around. I hope you enjoy the video. So as embarrassing as it is, I'm going to give you a scan of the state of the room right now. Keep in mind though, I've got this very rare opportunity where I have the room to myself. So if I had a roommate, I would obviously be a lot more respectful and it wouldn't look like this. It also wasn't this messy until I just came back now and got in the shower and just sort of left my mess everywhere. But this is what we're dealing with and this is what we are going to clean up. Ay, ay, ay. What are we looking at? So we're going to deal with this. We're going to deal with this, and this, and give you hopefully a bit of a tour of my cabin in the process, because we got some news today that potentially my friend Eri is going to be moving into this cabin. Maybe this turnaround. So fingers crossed, because I know she wants to get out of her cabin. I will be losing my great cabin mate. There's not even a mattress here. They took the mattress. But look, I'm not complaining. It's been good having these two cruisers solo in here. 42704 Chica right here. Honestly, I was like, I could move in with my friend, but I'm kind of emotionally attached to this room at this point. So anyway, let's begin. So I was going to wash my sheets today, but I ran out of time to strip my bed, so we're doing a half refresh of the bed because I washed my pillowcases. When I can't be bothered to wash my sheets, I just wash the pillowcases. So that's what we've done today. I'm going to pack away my clothes that I wore today. So guys, today I've had a lot of time off. It's a bit of a random one because I've had a half duty day. When I first started, it was only one person that really had to stay on board on duty from our team of like 23 people, but they've changed it so that one person does the duty day and then one person covers their lunch and also works in the morning. So we call that the half duty day. So today we're in Okinawa and I had the half duty day. I feel like it's not focused on me. So I worked on the flow rider from 8 AM until 9:30 and I did successfully load from the top on stand up, and then I worked Seaplex float 1 PM till 2 PM and then I had 2 competitions until 4:30 PM, but no one signed up to my competition, so I just chilled, yapped to my friends, did some journaling. It's been a really good chill day and it's much needed because honestly in 4 months I haven't had a day like this because we work every single day, and then when you're in port you feel this need to get off and explore. And I get for like some jobs like dancers where they only work a few nights, like I'm not saying their job isn't hard, but when we work every single day for like so many hours, sometimes I've learned it's better to just have some downtime and not push yourself to get off and explore the ports every single time, because you have to get back on and work another 6 hours after that. So when you come on board here, your bunk just has like a mattress, and then the person whose cabin you're taking, like who's left or signing off the day that you sign on, they're meant to leave you like pillows, linens, some toilet paper and stuff like that. So anything like this grey stuff, like my pillowcase and my doona cover, that we can actually take down to laundry, crew laundry, and they will wash it and then we can pick up a fresh one straight away. But I actually choose to wash mine myself because I kind of want it to smell like my detergent and stuff, and be a bit more, I don't know, to feel a little more homey. So one thing I will say is I'm not in love with the pillows here. I think if I did another one I'd want to bring or buy my own pillow. This one's very smushy. It's very long as well. And this one I put my own pillowcase on top of as well. This silk one that Francesca got me, although the zip broke. So I think I might leave this here, or like put it in the incinerator when I leave and buy a new one when I get home. But I just like the silk pillowcase as well. And it's nice and pink. I went on a walk around the track just before this because obviously I had dinner and I still have all this time off because I finished work at 4:30, which once again hasn't happened in 4 months. And we were sailing out of Okinawa, and the port is right near an airport, so there were all these planes going to land, and it just made me think about, like, you know, when you're traveling on a plane and you're about to land and you're just like in a new place, or you're coming home and you're just like, oh, like this adventure is like about to begin, and like you have no idea what's in store for you, or you're coming home and you're just thinking about like the time that you've had and like how you've changed. And I was like seeing all the planes go over, and I was like thinking, it was making me happy thinking of just like how many people out there are having that experience right now and going on new adventures or coming home from adventures. And just I guess that the world's a bit bigger than this ship that we live on here. And I don't know, it was just what I needed to see, and the sunset was beautiful. Well, it wasn't beautiful, but it was cool. Like, it had nice colors and stuff, and I was just really glad that my day worked out so that I could enjoy the evening walking around the track. This is also, see, like, this is how the pillow is just kind of shitty. I do think I can go get new ones downstairs if I'm not happy with it, but I honestly can't be bothered that much. But I'm feeling like maybe I should. Do you like this jumper? I bought this in Shanghai from the mall right near where we dock. I thought it was so cute, and I've definitely overworn it this cruise. Everyone, if they see me, they're like, I swear you're always wearing this jumper. And I am. I've been wearing it less because it's hot now, so I'm normally just straight in my uniform in the morning. But ow! I will say it does teach you that you don't need a lot to live with and be content. Like, I look forward to coming back to my cabin. It's comfy, it's cozy at the end of the day. And you'll think, like, when you're on land, everyone, well, not everyone, but those of us that are lucky enough to think about, like, oh, it's so lucky to have like a big house and a big this, and you want a nice space to live in. But at the end of the day, if you've got somewhere to lay your head at night and like basically get by, that's really all you need. My friend Aranza, who was my roomie that left, when she moved in, she always had this sat on her cushion whenever I came into the room, and I never asked about it. I just figured it was her teddy. And then the day before she left, she handed it and she's like, can you put this in the incinerator tomorrow? And I was already crying because I knew I was going to miss her so much. And I was like, what? Put it in the incinerator? And she said that one of her colleagues actually bought it for her because at home she has a Stitch toy that she likes to cuddle at night, and so she said she missed it and one of her colleagues bought it for her, but she's not that into Lotso. And I was like, I'm keeping this bear to remind me of you, so I sleep with it every night like this. And honestly, I think it might be coming back to Sydney with me. So he sits very comfortably there. Ready, san, e, je jian dao. If you didn't know, I can now speak Mandarin. I'm so glad I brought these. They make me so happy to see all of your beautiful faces every single day and remind me of home. There we go. Portugal, Pisa, Marseille, Jersey, Sydney, Tasmania, City to Surf, Melbourne, Disney World, Paris, Stonehenge. Up here we have a little shelf. This white one is like built in, so I've just got my lip balm, the like battery pack for the fairy lights, a pen, and up here I caved and I bought this sleepy lotion that I really like at home, but I found Lush in Japan. Look, it's literally Japanese. Lush. So I put that on at night. I have my sleep spray, which you all know about. This eye mask, which I love, the cushioned one, life-changing, and my blue light glasses. And then there's this light here, but it's just very bright when you're trying to go to sleep. So this is much more the vibe that I prefer in here. And my, of course, my little phone holder for if I want to watch movies. Now to sort out some of my laundry. I did a little load today because once again I was working in the Cplex for a bit and I knew it wasn't going to be busy. And one of the perks I guess we have of being sports staff is in the iFly, so the indoor skydiving, or Jaban Chalsan, there is a washer and dryer. So a lot of us, if we really need to, can do our laundry at work, or basically go do our laundry somewhere where we're not sharing it with like the 1,000 other employees on board. So obviously no one's using it because everyone was off exploring the ship today, exploring Okinawa today. So I took advantage of it and just refreshed some of my undies and socks and that, because it is freaking hot here in China and Japan. If you work outside in the daytime, you can go out for 10 minutes and your shirt is going to be ruined. Like, the humidity here is no joke. So I washed my uniform, so I have a fresh one for tomorrow, which is exciting. Big sea day. And I've got 3.5 hours of rock wall tomorrow morning, which is kind of unheard of and should be illegal if it's hot. But we'll see how it goes. Got my Love on Tour shirt, which I need to iron, but I also can't be bothered to iron because the irons are in crew laundry and I also don't know how to work them, and sometimes I get scared that they're gonna leave like black marks on my clothes. So I don't know, adulting is tough, okay? I'm doing my best. Guys, I really like this job. I get why people get addicted to it. I don't know if I'm gonna do another contract or not now. I'm like torn. I'm so torn. I'm starting to, like, as my brain's registering getting to the end of this contract, I'm starting to feel like nostalgic already and like sad, because I know I am gonna miss it. Like, this lifestyle is so unique and you can't really compare it to anything else in the world. So next cruise we are going to Fukuoka, which is one of my favorite places in Japan, or my favorite ports. I'd never heard of Fukuoka before I got this job, or before I went there one day, and now it's one of my favorite places. I know where my favorite cafes are. I love browsing the shops. It's got beautiful parks. I think that's just the craziest thing. I probably never would have gone to Fukuoka in my entire life if I didn't have this job, yet now it's one of my favorite places. But I won't be able to get off because I'm on duty. But then after that we are on the 7-day cruise, which is to Tokyo and Osaka. So I should be able to get off then. Trying to decide what I want to do then at the moment. But I do use this Woolworths bag because I have to represent. And this is a detergent I bought from Japan. It smells alright. It for some reason reminds me of when we were in Marseille and washed our clothes there. Very niche. I don't know where that's coming from, but that's there. So that's where that lives. So if you were wondering how much storage I have, this is my cupboard. So this side is meant for your roomie. So my roomie's currently got her stuff in there, and this is my side. This is how it looks. The best way I've found to use this is I've got my 2 largest packing cubes, and for clothes that don't really need to be hung, so like a lot of my shorts and stuff, I've put them in these 2. And so when I have a day off in port, I just pull those 2 out and pick out the clothes that I want and then pack it away and slide them back up here, because it's not like every single day I am using them. It's probably like once or twice a week. These are all my hanging clothes. Maybe we'll go through them when I do like a pack to go home with me, but they need a bit of sorting at the moment, but it fits, it does the job. I've got a bag of stuff that I tried to send home but then needed a landing goods permit, so haven't done that yet. And then my fitted sheet. I'm not actually even using my fitted sheet at the moment. In here we have a little drawer, and this is where I keep my uniforms and then my activewear. So I'm gonna add my 2 clean uniform tops here, and my sports bras and swimmers apparently in here. I don't really fold them too nicely, to be honest. And then here I keep some t-shirts and singlets and then just like underwear. So I'm gonna put my 2 t-shirts here and my underwear in here. And that's like pretty much the clothes storage that they give you, but you might remember this, which I brought. I keep my shoes in it, and I actually just fill this bottom shelf with all my socks. So it's super handy to put on my shoes in the morning. Yeah. Okay, so this is another great area that I get to organize now. I got this out of my suitcase. I brought a 3-pack of toothbrushes. For some reason I just thought the plural should be toothbrush. 3 toothbrush, but 3 toothbrushes. Unnecessary information. Thinking I'm here for 7 months, so every roughly 2 months I'll change it. And I think it's about time to move on to the last toothbrush, which is kind of crazy. We also don't really sort paper from plastic on board, which feels wrong to me. I always feel like I should be recycling my paper, but anything like that, the door doesn't want to close, anything like that goes straight into the incinerator. We only really crush up glass and stuff like that. My little balloon animal is still alive and well. I am also loaded. This is from my roomie because when she left I bought her Spectrum of the Seas hoodie, which I will be getting my own when I finish my contract, but her card had been locked, so I paid for it on mine and she just gave me cash. I also have, I worked Flowrider for the crew one night, and I got a $10 voucher to use at the slop chest, which I still haven't used because it's just junk food there, so I never really want to buy it. I should use it to buy Yakults when they have it, so I'm waiting for when I need Yakults, but I still have Yakults in my fridge from Japan. And I got my first Royal Wow card the other week, which is exciting. This is sort of like a merit award, but for when you work here, and it means you're a very important crew member. Mine says, "Thank you for all your hard work, always arriving early to work and delivering great product and guest experience." And you scratch off, there's like a scratchy bit, and you win a prize. And so I got 120 internet minutes, which is pretty good. Apparently you can also get money, which some people got. And then my colleague told me there is one that even says you get a day off. Can you imagine? Can you imagine a day off? We don't get a day off in 7 months. It's looking improved, I think. I've just got some little tidbits here, but can't really be bothered to adjust them. I've got up here my drugs. I've been getting a bit, like, I have been in and out of having a cold lately, so I've got my cold tablets and cough tablets. Peanut butter from Fukuoka. My Vegemite, my Metamucil, a little makeup thing, and then all my stuff for making my overnight oats, which I feel like I should do tonight because I have a big day tomorrow. I've been skipping breakfast sometimes. I didn't have breakfast this morning and I was actually okay, but I think tomorrow I should have breakfast. So I'll just give you a tour of the other shelves that I have for storage, I guess. So you've seen the one up there. We then get these 4 shelves here next to the bed for storage. So obviously 4 for my roomie, 4 for me, but my roomie's ones are empty since put the balloon animal there. So in this one I've got some shorts I need to return, my money and some pens. Here is where I actually keep like my journal and stuff. I need to put it back. I was journaling today. I put my journal, my books, other photos that could swap out for the ones on the wall, and my headphones. This one are my bags. They sort of get shoved in here just so they're not on the floor. I've got my bag. They look exactly the same. One's a bit bigger for going off the ship, and then this is the one that I take to work. And then down here I've got my hard drive, which I haven't even used once because I have not filmed nearly enough of this experience, some antibacterial wipes and my hair straightener. Then we get one each here, and I have the bottom one. Mine currently has my iPad, some forms and stuff that I need to file away, but my files are in my suitcase and I haven't been bothered. I have a lot of dark chocolate that I haven't really been eating, but I should probably start having those. There's probably more chocolates here than I have days left. Do we think? Let's not count. Some bags and my laptop. So nothing too exciting in there. This is our fridge. I would have shown you the other night, but I've just got Yakults, coconut water and cheese. The essentials. So we get one of these each. This is mine. It's nice and long. I've got some period products, a bag of nuts, a bag of oats, some goji berries and crackers, which I need to have. And then this is all like my medication, my liquid IV, which I sometimes put in my water when I'm working a long hot fluoride shift. So that's all in there. Also, my friend Aranza left me her umbrella, which I'm so grateful for. Now for me to explain or show you the magic of all those purchases that you saw in my, I don't know, pre-cruise haul that have come in handy. These shelves, life-changing. At the moment I've got like my Tupperware and food stuff and then the sponge I used to clean it. I don't really know what to put in this one at the moment. Here I mostly just hang my uniforms because I wear them every single day because I work every single day. And it's easy just to take it off for the day, hook it on there, and then a lot of the time we don't have enough time to wash it before the next day. Only if it's really grotty will I change it. It's a bit gross, but it is what it is. Also, this jacket is like really lightweight and it protects you from the sun, and my friends got it for me for my birthday and I love it. In this I've got a bit of junk, to be honest. Look at this bag my friends also got me. It's very fun and cute and fresh. I just haven't had a chance to use it yet, but I do like it. It's very cute. Oh my gosh, throwback to when it was to winter and I used to wear my beanie. I haven't needed this for so long. When I first got here, I wore it all the time. My friend Iris brought this one day. Let's see if I can work it still. Oh. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Ready?
Hello?
Wait.
Hello?
Ting budong.
Tingbudo. 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 Tingbudo.
So
Tingbudo.
that is great. I'm holding on to that one. In here I've got like all my, I don't know, bits and bobs. I've got hairspray, hair mask, my hairbrush, my iron tablets, pads, random bits. Then I keep my shoes in these two, although my shoes are not all in it at the moment. And then socks at the bottom. How handy is that? And then I think the last thing I need to show you is the bathroom for anyone wondering what that looks like. So we do have this full-length mirror here, which is very handy. And this is my glorious bathroom. Da da da! You can touch every single wall at once. It's not big at all. That's my arm going out the door. You got two railings, one for each roommate. But if you have the top one, it kind of sucks because you can't hang your towel out completely. We've got a hook up here, which I use, and then this used to be my roomies. Got my soap in here. I've just got some random bits and bobs. And then I've slowly started to infiltrate downstairs. There's my shower head that I've got. That's about it in here. Toilet. It's got all you need. You don't need much, so I thought it would be a lot more of a struggle than it actually is. Alright guys, so that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed getting a little in-depth tour of my room as I cleaned it. I appreciated your company through this process. I'm not too sure what else I could film in to capture like what it's like living here on board, because it's quite in your face to have a big camera, and there are obviously like, we had training on my first few days about the security threats of showing too much behind the scenes. So obviously my cabin's safe and guest areas is okay as long as I'm not filming other guests. But the sort of behind the scenes of living below deck, I'm not too sure how much I can film. Maybe a little bit in like reels, but not in videos. I'm hoping I can take you out with me sometimes. Maybe I'll take you out on my Tokyo cruise, so that will be exciting if we can. Lotso is very excited. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm sure I'm gonna love looking back on this. I watched so many videos of people in their cabins like this doing videos, and now it's my turn. That's pretty cool. Okay, I love you lots. I will see you in the next video. Mwah!